Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We're having
breakfast.
We're indeed having breakfast on a beautiful day here in Kendal.
Well, it's a bit windy.
Yeah. Well, you're only saying that because we're going to go up the fells today, aren't you? And you get a bit nervous about it. So something a little bit different today. And apologies whilst we're buttering our toast. We've been busy, haven't we, over the last week or so, sorting the house out, ready for renting out.
Yes.
And because the weather's been good over the weekend, we've kind of got ahead with some of those tasks rather than making any video.
Well, mainly outside jobs because it was dry.
The deck. Yes. So that's what we've been busy doing. And because we've only got what two and a half weeks left before we set off. Is it that? Yeah.
3.
Or is it 3?
I think it's 3.
Okay. Well, you know, if you say it 3, it is 3. I know you will have worked it all out. So we're gonna have a day off today, aren't we? And do one of Kerry's favourite jobs, tasks, hobbies.
Hobbies?
It's not a job, is it?
No.
I don't know why I said that. We're going to go and bag a few Wainwrights, aren't we? Now, if you don't know what that is, I would, and I shouldn't assume whether you do or you don't really, is Alfred Wainwright was a very famous guy from around here who wrote these wonderful books, Wainwright's Guide to the Fells, and he identified
214.
Yeah, Wainwrights, well, fells at the time. He never thought they were going to become like a tick box list that you tick off, but because he was a chap who was going out in the fells basically by himself at the time before it became so popular. Anyway, I've waffled on too much about that. But we're going to go and try and do some today. We've done so far how many? Because you've got it listed.
I think we've done like 105.
Yeah, we were planning to do
So
them.
we want to get over the halfway mark, don't we, really?
We would. We were planning to do them all whilst we lived here, but maybe that's not going to happen now. But anyway, today, hopefully, I'm going to have to use the book because I can't, can't remember the names.
There's going to be a few, isn't there?
We're hoping to do 6. We may not get 6 done, but we're going to try and do Whiteside, Rays, Styborough Dodd, Watson's Dodd, Great Dodd, and there's an outlier called Clough Head. It's a 10-mile walk, so we don't know if we'll do them all, and it very much depends on how cold and grim it gets up on the fell, because it might get a bit cloudy later on. We're going to give it a go.
Those are all sort of near Keswick, aren't they?
Well, they're part of the Eastern Fells on the east side of Thirlmere and St John's in the Vale. Yep. So
right.
we're not, by the way, going to do lots of videos about climbing fells. There's some people on YouTube that do great videos. There's one chap called Black Crag who's really good, but we're not intending to do that. But we thought you might want to just come along and have a day out with us. We'll see how it goes.
Yes.
It may go well, it may not go well, but we'll give it a go. And Isla's like a coiled spring.
She's fast asleep at the moment.
So let's finish our breakfast. We'll drive over from Kendal to Thirlmere, take about 35-40 minutes hopefully, and then we'll set off.
Perfect.
You always say that, don't you?
I like it.
Right, so we'll see a bit. Well, I don't know why won't we see people later? We won't see people later. We'll see you on the fell. Okay. So we've set off just above the valley. Isla's very keen to get on. She's being a bit grumpy, but as we said, the weather's good. So this is looking up towards Thirlmere Lake, and then down towards Skidder and over to Keswick. There she is, look, fiddling around with the camera. If you calm down a bit.
It was cold down the bottom, but I've warmed up now.
I'm not saying what else was cold a moment or two ago, but but we both feel much more relieved, if that makes any sense.
No comment.
Yeah. So yes, we're going to head on up. Not going to take too much video as we're going up. What was the first hill we were going to go to?
I think you said Whiteside.
I think it is Whiteside, yeah. So up to Whiteside, and then we'll probably take a quick shot of us there and then head across. Quite a climb to go, so Isla's still waiting, so let's get on. So we're just following the gill up. Fisher Place Gill. There's a lovely pond here. Pool that you could, while swimming, I guess people do. And the views are beginning to open up. So you can see over to film here now. Anyway, onwards. Well,
We're not even up there yet.
we've just gone past what we think was the infinity pool. And past a really nice chap coming down. He said it was very cold on the tops, and I don't not believe him. I think it's going to be freezing.
It's true.
Yeah, so it's quite a slog, and then we're going up there, which does look a little wintry. You probably can't see on the camera, but it's a bit whiter up there. Somebody's not finding it particularly difficult, are you? No. But us old legs are finding it a little tough, aren't we?
We are, aren't we? It's a joint thing,
Yes, it
isn't it?
Yes,
In two ways.
I become a follower. Anyway, we must crack on, otherwise we're not going to get any of these things done, are we?
No.
And you can look forward to a slice of pizza a little bit further up.
Thank you so much. You're so kind.
You're welcome. I'm not sure if you can hear us, but this is Whiteside. What do you think to climbing up Whiteside?
I didn't enjoy it one bit.
You don't know Kerry as well as I do, but she hates climbing up hills and complains and grumpiness. And
I didn't complain at all.
You did say you wanted food.
I did. Well, that's not complaining.
I gave you half a double decker.
That wasn't enough.
So
I want pizza. You promised me pizza.
We can have pizza in a minute once we've shared this wonderful view, and then we'll go down between here and what's the next one called? Whiteside Rays. Unless this is Rays. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll find out in a minute. And then we're going to have pizza in the dip. There's quite a few people up on Helvellyn, so I'm going to spin around and show you. There's Catstey Cam, Swirl Edge, and then up onto Helvellyn. There's still quite a lot of snow up there. I'm quite surprised. It was so warm this weekend. It is bitterly cold up here. So we're going to head down a little bit. Not that way, because that is for us the wrong way. Oh, it's beautiful up there, I must say, but we've done all that. We're going to go that way, and you can see out, I don't know if you can see out all the way to the Pennines over there, the Eden Valley, but I think we should get out the wind, don't you?
I agree.
So let's go down a bit.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. So just enjoying a quick break. Isla's waiting for her gravy bones, which I'll give her in a second. Somebody's already tucking into
Pizza.
so grumpy coming up this hill.
If you weren't behind the camera, I would.
You are terrible without food.
Well, just leave me alone and I'll just get on and eat it.
Right, okay. That's told me. Just one more look at that, because it is stunning. Really, really stunning. It's beautiful. Do love it. Right, Isla, let me get you some gravy bones. Stay there. Stay. Stay. I know it's not pizza, but it's the best I can do. There you go. Don't know if you can hear me because I've not got the microphone on. This is Ray's. So this is the second Wainwright of the day. Oh. See if you can hear me a little bit more. Probably not. Just down, might be able to. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, this is Ray's. Dropped down a bit. It's flipping cold. And now we're going to head off towards the Dodds. So we've always wondered where the only ski slope in England is. And it's here, of course, on Ray's. I always knew it was, to be fair, but it's the first time I've seen it. So there's the toe. There's no snow, sadly. I thought I'd just give you a quick look at it. I was always fascinated about where it was. That's how fascinated Kerry is. Look, she's gone. I've had to follow her, I suppose. So yeah, so there's a walk. You have to walk up to Ray's to ski here. I think when there's snow, it's quite a great place to ski, but unfortunately, particularly with how the climate's going, we don't get that much snow. I don't know whether the season's been good or bad, to be fair. Anyway, that was Ray's. Onwards. This is Stybarrow Dodd, I think. I'll just check, shall I? So, this isn't Stybarrow, is it?
No. It's behind us.
Yes, it's a little bit further to go. And we're just contemplating whether to just leave it at 3 and come back and do the rest of it. Although you probably can't hear what we're saying because it's very windy. On another day. We'll decide when we get to Stybarrow, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. So, we're at Stybarrow
The right one.
Dodd, yes. And we've made the executive decision to do both Watson's Dodd. What was the other one?
I've already forgotten.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, I remember the Watson one.
Can't remember. But
You
anyway,
just said that one.
we're going to do another 2.
Another Dodd.
Yes, it is another Dodd. Right, I can't remember what it's called.
Great Dodd.
It is. No, this is. Yes, it is Great Dodd. That's right. So this is Stybarrow, Watson's, and Great Dodd. We're going to do those 3, and then we're going to do all back and go back
This
down.
is Stybarrow though.
Yeah, Watson's.
So we've just got
Great.
2 more.
Yes, God, that's difficult sometimes, isn't it? And then we're going to double back ourselves and go down Stick Pass. Yeah?
Perfect.
We're not going to do Clough Head because it's a bit too far.
No.
But we'll show you a couple of views from Watson's Dodd because it's a fantastic view of Skidder. Anyway, let's get over there and then we can have a hot cross bun.
Yay!
So you find us on
Great.
No
Martin. Marshall.
W.
Walter.
No, for goodness sake, you only mentioned it just up over there. Watson's Dodd. You're worse than me.
Watson's Dodd.
This one's Watson's
I thought
Dodd.
it was Great Dodd.
No, that's Great Dodd over there.
Oh.
That was Stybarrow Dodd, Watson's Dodd.
Oh, I didn't realise you had 3 Dodds.
Yes, and then we've got Great Dodd. So I did say the views were stunning,
I must
and
say,
they are.
this is worth it.
So I'm going to spin around and show you.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. So you've got obviously Helvell and in the distance Coniston Fells, looking over towards Bowfell. and Great Gable and Scorefell. Then you've got Grisdale area over there, and a glorious view of Skidder and Blencathra. Just is really lovely up here now. The clouds have lifted, and you can see obviously down the valley
Into Keswick.
Yep, it is really lovely.
Water.
And who's down here? Oh, hello. So I hope you can appreciate it. It is lovely up here, and we're being spoilt by lovely weather. In fact, you can see right over to Dumfries and Galloway in the distance. You probably can't pick it up on this camera, but you can. So what were we going to have here?
Tea cake.
Hot cross bun, I think we'll find it's called.
Cross bun.
We're not going to sit down though, are we? Because it's a bit chilly.
No, I think we'll have to eat and walk.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. So we're going to help ourselves to a hot cross bun, and then we're going to head over to, what's that one called? Great Dodd. And then we're going to make our way back to the car, and then we're going to go for a pint. See you in a bit. So we are
Great Dodd.
Yes, we are. Yes. The last one we're going to do today, we were going to go on the say to Clough Head, but I think the walk back's going to be a bit too much for us today. We're quite happy, aren't we?
I think 5's enough.
Yeah, I think you're right. We've been treated to some fantastic views. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm just moving because people can't see you at all.
Oh, well, that's not a problem. I don't mind that.
Oh.
So yeah, we were just discussing. You can see. We thought you could see the Isle of Man from here, but I think you can't. I think it's the Solway Firth. It's not the Moray Firth. I'm fairly sure it's the Solway Firth, and Dumfries and Galloway, which is beyond Skidder. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. But you get the top end of Derwent Water there. Look, Keswick. Blencathra is stunning.
Yes,
today. It really is. And then dropping out to the Eden Valley. And if you spin right round, all the way down, I think that's Ullswater, or a bit of Ullswater, and then we're off towards High Street, and then again we're just looking back towards where we've been, but I'll give you it again because it's just such a lovely day. I'm so lucky today.
Just so clear, isn't it?
Yep. So I hope you've enjoyed the views. We've certainly enjoyed the walk. We're just now going to work out which way is the best way to get off here, whether we go back on ourselves or whether you can drop down. I'm going to have a look at the map, and we're going to have a hot drink.
Yay!
Right? Maybe another
Hot cross.
No, well, either hot cross bun or half a double decker.
Oh gosh, that's a decision.
A bit hard though. Might be a bit frozen. Maybe
I'll go for the hot cross bun.
I think so. Right, so we're going to start heading down in a minute, and we'll obviously capture that on the way down, I think.
Yes.
So we're on our way down Styx Path, having had a lovely walk, and we're going to go for a quick pint. So we'll meet you in the pub, but not before I share a lovely view over towards Skidder. The light's just lovely at the moment, so there you go. Just lovely, beautiful view. In fact, it's beautiful all the way around, to be fair. We've been spoilt rotten. And there's Kerry in the distance. So heading away down, join us for a pint when we get to the bottom. So far this has been a really kind route back, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not been too steep. You fear the worst though, just down here. Oh, go on, Alice. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Oh. Middle of March, halfway up the Lakeland Fells, and frog spawn, loads of it. No, get off, Isla. Wow. Amazing. Go on. I wouldn't have spotted that, you know.
We've made it to the pub and we're sitting outside in the sun.
on the main road.
On the main road.
The Swan at the Grasmere. Anyway, great walk. Yep, great weather. Cheers, my dears.
Cheers. Notice my glass is only half the size as yours.
And thanks for coming along.
Cheers.
Cheers.